Oh, load. Load. Oh, no load. It's just alarm. Okay. Okay. No load. I guess I'll have to sit and wait. All right. I'm up. I guess I need to do some exercises. Well, I don't feel like doing them right now. So anyways, guys, welcome to another day with Zimaleta. Sorry for the lighting. I just got one of the questions from one of you guys, one of my viewers. I'm gonna put it kind of like in a video over here somewhere, show you guys exactly what was asked. One of my viewers actually asked me, what is my sleeping arrangements? Where do I sleep? I guess how do I sleep? Where do I keep things like toothbrush, you know, like maybe shaving cream, you know, like my razor and stuff. Where do I keep my underwear and clothing, I guess, whatnot. Basically, I guess the question really is how do I spend my day as an expediter? Like, what do I have? What do I do? Where do I keep the stuff? It's a pretty basic question. So, I guess let's begin. So, as you guys might have guessed, this is my bed here. I sleep right here, kind of like right behind my seats. Let me show you what it is. This is basically my bed here. I have like underneath my bed, I keep my bag, which is my duffel bag. Keep my Swaggertron. I have my water right here. Normally I keep it next to me, like when I'm driving, so I could drink. So this is the way I live, guys, in my Sprinter. Basically, my van life story. I keep my books right here. Anything that I write down, loads related, you know, like some information about the vehicle and stuff like that, like my notes. This kind of stuff, as you can tell, this is my Sprinter right here. Got the steering wheel right here. I leave my shoes usually over there and then just step on a cooler and crawl right inside. So anyways, guys, this is my front seat here, like when I sit behind my steering wheel and stuff. So let's step outside and see where I keep my clothes. So as we step outside, right over here, we can see my clothing. So from inside of the cabin, I open up my sliding door and I keep my clothes neatly stacked in these little boxes I created myself. Basically, it's a dresser. I kind of just put it there. I also keep, you know, a jack over here. Got my water right here, and I have my bed. So I sleep on this, and in about like a month, I try to remove my sleeping bag and put it in the laundry and wash it, keep it clean. But this sleeping bag is a -0 temperature, and it keeps me pretty warm in the wintertime. There's no heating and stuff available. So anyways, like in the wintertime, guys, I don't use any heat. I don't run my van. I do not like really use AC in the summertime. I don't run my van again. Basically, I just sleep in my sleeping bag when it's wintertime and pretty much sleep outside the sleeping bag when it's summertime and have some kind of like a little blanket or something. Something just little to throw over me and just, you know, to kind of sleep so I could be comfortable. But I am a very much like a minimalist. Like I really don't have a lot of like stuff that it's useful, but to me it's kind of like useless as well because I'm here to make money, not to really be comfortable. But what I do is I spend time outside my van and I go to places. So stepping into my van, you could clearly see I use my entire space as a sleeper. I have everything insulated. I have these heat shield type of insulation on the roof. I will be putting paneling over top of that, but I just got this van started, so I really don't have time to do that yet. And I have my walls right here. So what I would like to do is either put like some kind of like a laminate over top of that or maybe like a carpet. And same thing goes for those two things that I built. same thing. So anyways, guys, you wanted to see where do I keep everything else. I have my kind of like useful over there, and I keep things pretty basic. I have pretty much got to be glued, you know, for my hair, so I could have a nice spiky look like I like it. I keep myself pretty much a razor here. This is a Gillette Fusion, and I just got some shaving cream in here. And that other side has my toothbrush and my toothpaste and stuff. I use Crest whitening type of toothbrush. I mean toothpaste. So to shut my door, basically, it's pretty easy. It closes right up. I don't have no problem with my doors, thank God. Usually these things have problems, and normally they don't have dual doors. You might be wondering what I keep on that other side. I keep. So guys, I hope you like my little tour. I would like to actually talk a little bit more about this type of lifestyle that I have here. Just to hope that I could answer some other questions that wasn't asked. Um, but before I begin, I would like to let you know I will be sharing every bit of my life as I travel on my Expedite. Where do I go? How do I spend my free time? What kind of loads I get? How much I get paid? How much can you really get paid from Expediting? I will actually do the math and let you guys know like how much money I end up being left with and stuff like that. And kind of like not to show off, but I'm talking to mainly expediters and future expediters and stuff. So my goal is to not show off with you guys, but to kind of like give you a better picture of what to expect when you're going to be doing this type of thing, whether it will be worth your time to try to actually start expediting. Will you make any money? Um, how could you keep more of the money that you do make? What is some of the things that I have learned about this business, like how to actually keep your money? Because this job, it could, I mean, you could be like, you know, like you could do really good and you could also be broke. So the money, it looks like it's really good and stuff, but don't let that confuse you. Because if you don't use it wisely, you're just not going to end up with that money. So it's just going to be like an everyday type of job, and you're going to wonder, like, what did I really do with the money? So sometimes I still have to do that too, and I will be thinking, huh, I have less money than I thought I did. So where did that money go? So I start tracing it back, and you know, like figuring out. I'm gonna say, okay, wow, man, it's I'm thinking life is hard, you know, they really cost a lot of money to live. So I'm making a lot of money, I'm spending a lot of money, but I'm also doing a lot of stuff. I'm investing a lot of money. But, you know, like I'm definitely not complaining. I do everything correctly for the most part to actually end up with the money. So anyways, let's kind of like talk a little bit about kind of like my sleeping arrangements here. What do I do? Um, Guys, I've been doing this for 11 years, so sleeping in a van, it is like it's a given. I mean, I know I'm going to be sleeping in a van. So in the beginning, like many of you guys, I thought the same thing. Oh, like where am I going to be sleeping? Am I going to be sleeping in a van? Man, I don't want to sleep in a van. You know, especially I was doing this with my wife in the beginning. So she's like, "We're going to sleep in a van." I'm like, "No, we're going to stay in hotels." You know. Well, I quickly realized that just will not work out. Uh, you could stay kind of like in hotels, kind of like I could technically go right now. It's a Saturday. No, it's a Friday. It's a Good Friday. So this video is pretty much fresh. It's just 1 day old as I'm recording it. So I was kind of thinking, okay, I mean, I technically could go in a hotel, but I'm so used to sleeping in a van. I'm by myself. It makes no difference. I could just sleep in a van. But anyways, guys, in the beginning, like when I was with my wife and stuff, you know, we would actually go in a hotel like once a week, Saturday and Sunday, if we would have not like have any loads and stuff, and we would stay there. It does kind of kill your budget a little bit. I mean, you try to, of course, like when you stay in the hotels, you try to find the best deals, and there are deals to be had with hotels. So you try to find something for 30, 40 bucks per night, and you know, and sometimes it still ends up being like 50 bucks a month. I mean, a night because you know, they have taxes and fees and stuff, and some hotels they charge if you have an extra person. So usually those like mobile what what am I saying here? I forgot the name. I really don't stay in those hotels. If you guys, yeah, Motel 6. Yeah, I don't stay in those. I did stay like a couple times. So like when I realized they charge like an extra person, so it makes no sense. You could really go to any hotel and still pay about the same, and they're not gonna ask you like how many people they have, which is kind of strange. But anyways, guys, I sleep in a van, and I have a very simple things. I just have a sleeping bag. I sometimes carry like a little blanket with me, and like in the summertime, I carry sheets as well. In the wintertime, I sleep in my clothes anyways because it is kind of cold. So there's like no sheets necessary. But in the summertime, I sleep in my underwear pretty much because it's just gonna be too hot to sleep in your clothes. Um, and in the wintertime, it does get really cold. Like today, like right now, I have like stuffy nose. Well, it's not stuffy, but it's just congestion because I have like allergies, and it's just a little bit above 30 degrees outside. It is a little bit chilly, so stepping outside, no jacket. I don't know why it's kind of chilly. Let me see what it is right now because it was like 36 today, so it's 53 right now, so it's not that bad. But anyways, guys, my mattress, since I mean my bed that I bought, I did buy it from a furniture store. I bought a futon. It was like a $500 futon. I ended up getting it for 50 bucks. And what I have done is I've taken the top of the futon and you know like the way it folds out, and I just removed one end. That piece would still not fit. So what I did is I removed its basically like covering and stuff, and I cut it down and I made it shorter, and then I put everything back and I stapled everything back in place. And I have a shorter type of a bed frame, but it's comfortable. It's got a spring and stuff, so it is narrow. So I'm able to still, you know, like sleep and stuff. So it's like it's perfect for me. And I have a very comfortable pillow. Like my pillow is like very expensive. Um, it's just really nice plush, you know, pillow. So it's really important for the comfort. And my sleeping bag is about like $300. So those two things I did spend money on because, and of course my bed because comfort it means a lot. So sound like a sleeping, I mean, blow up mattress, it's not gonna really work out for you. Believe me, I tried already that, so I know like that does not really work because you get tired and you pull over, you're trying to like sleep like right away because you're tired, like you need to go ahead and you know get down and sleep, but you gotta blow up the mattress and stuff, so that takes you time, so you might actually lose sleep over that because you're by the time you do some stuff, you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna want to really go to sleep right away. I mean, you will want to, but you'll lay down. You're just gonna lay there, you know. So when you know, like I drive, and I know like I need to take like a 40-hour nap, 45-minute nap or something. I just pull over, and I just let my company know, and I climb in the back, and I like set my alarm, and I just boom, I just like knock myself out, and just I just sleep. So that's what I do. Um, and basically, as far as uh, so as far as having like other things like clothing and stuff, like change of underwear, like socks and stuff, I have a lot of the stuff with me. I actually have like two duffel bags. One duffel bag I keep like nothing but jeans in there, pretty much. It's like if I need to wear jeans, I have jeans. So I started carrying like other stuff. It's pretty much like sweatpants and stuff. I have a lot of those. So when I'm driving, I remove my jeans and I put on sweatpants and I just go because it's more comfortable, and that's actually what I do. When I'm driving, I remove my shoes because I don't want to get like something like athlete's foot or whatever, because your feet will be sweating all the time, you know, and it's not comfortable to be in your shoes all day. So I remove them and I put them to the side, and it's just fine. I keep a cooler inside, but I only use it as a storage. Like I put like my documents in there. I put like you know some stuff in there that I keep around. You know, but I don't keep like no frozen food or whatever. You know, I do keep some snacks around, like some mandarins or you know something to snack on. I have some of those sometimes, not all the time, because if I have snacks, I end up like snacking the whole time. You know, so that is that. So you know, like this type of like over here like in the back where I showed you my folded clothes, those clothes that I pretty much get on the go. So I have my sweatpants there, my underwear, my socks, my t-shirts, so I quickly you know change, put it on, and I just keep going. And I also keep behind the seat. I don't have like nothing on the floor, and I keep basically a laundry bag. And inside of the laundry bag, I put all my clothes and stuff, and I bring them home. I used to do laundry on the road, but I have so much clothes with me, so I don't really have to do that. So I constantly change clothes, put them on my laundry bag, and just keep going. You know, the way I've been driving, guys, been staying very busy. There's absolutely no time for me to actually do laundry. If I stop to do laundry, I could possibly lose a load because I have laundry going. I get loaded pretty much, including like at night. Like well, not at night, like but when it's already dark, like past 11 or even like 12 o'clock midnight, I could still get a load. My company, that's how they work. I get paid 80 cents per mile. It does work out in my favor because they keep me pretty busy, and they minimize the amount of deadhead that I do have. So when they do give me deadhead, they give me a reasonable pay for that. Like they don't say like 50 miles free and 20 cents per mile. They might say like 50 miles free and the rest of it will pay you like normal miles. So which is fine, you know, with me. Like I don't mind deadheading like 50 miles for free at all. I used to deadhead a lot more and sometimes I still do. Um, so what else should I cover with this thing? Um, you know, like doing this type of work, guys, you're not gonna have a lot of time staying in a hotel. That's something I did wanted to touch upon because if you work it every single day, like how are you gonna be staying in a hotel? That's actually what I quickly realized. There's no time to go to the hotel. There's just absolutely no time. You only have time to sleep in a van. You could, however, and you know, like sleep in a hotel, like Saturday and Sunday if you're not working, but usually I'm working. I have a load with me. So the load that I was gonna have today, it canceled, and I didn't get it. So that was gonna go to Ohio. So, you know, I don't get it. So I'm stuck basically on Good Friday, in Kansas City, Missouri. Now it's dark. You know, I started kind of making this video kind of late because I got all the sleep. I just woke up like a few hours ago and I thought maybe I'm gonna get loaded, but I didn't. So it's okay. It is no problem. And here's another thing I do want to talk about, guys. I want to talk about amenities and stuff. You know, some guys they install like AC and they carry like generator and like S bar and stuff. All those things are good. They're not really necessary. Like I'm not gonna put a big AC unit on top of my roof because it's comfortable. Because I mean, think about all the stuff that it's gonna be causing like problems. I cannot get my tires changed like you know like at Walmart because it's not gonna fit in a 10 foot bay door. Plus, it's going to create wind resistance when I'm driving, and a lot of times I've seen those units come off a little bit and they're flapping. So that's something I really don't want to do. I don't want to have like a leaky roof. You know, that's like the last thing I want. As far as the carrying the generator, you know, it's okay. I guess it's good to carry. It's just gonna be in your way unless you have it like mounted somewhere like outside. That would be like ideal place. But personally, if I would carry a generator, I just don't see like when I would use it. Like there's just be like no way. I do see like how guys sometimes they turn around and they use it because they're sleeping in the van, or they might not even be sleeping anymore. They're just spending their time in the van, and that's fine. I just don't do that. That is not for me. So if I have a free day, I go to the mall. I go to like some kind of like national park, or I go to the park, or Starbucks, or I just hang out somewhere. So I find something to do besides being on a van all day. And at the end of the day, I come back to my van and it has cooled down from just staying, just even if it's like summertime, and I just go ahead and go to sleep. Now, for something like Laredo, where you really need to stay like cool, like because you come there sometimes in the morning and then you gotta sleep in the daytime. It is really hot. You know what I do, guys? I have, you know, like idler air. I purchased that. Yeah, I have that card with money on it, so I go where the trucks are. I put a window insert that the trucks use, and I use that great big round thing to put on my window, and I get my AC, I get my power from there. So they charge it per hour. So that's what I do. I just turn it on and I sleep, you know, like pretty good because it's blowing nice cool air. So with everything being open like it is, air is able to kind of like get around and stuff like that, which is great. And sometimes I get lucky. I come there and somebody already prepaid and it's just leaking water, so they already left. So when you connect to it, you discover that hey, this unit is running, so it's pretty much free. So in that case, kind of like I don't see no point to really carry like a generator or install AC. It's just more money that you have to spend for the amenities and stuff, you know. But I do understand if somebody wants to have kind of like this van life or RV style, that is fine. You could have like a little RV going, and you live in you know like you need all the comforts and stuff. I'm more kind of like I'm here for the loads. I want to get like loads and stuff. I really don't want to sit like day to day to day to day. Like if I would be sitting here for days and days and days, then yes, I would be thinking about this amenities. So I could definitely understand, guys, where you're coming from because if you're not busy, then you're going to need something like this to actually, you know, be able to stay cool or you know like heated or just comfortable. But anyways, guys, I don't want to keep you too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care and God bless you guys. Well, guys, the day is over. It's time for me to go to sleep. So, good night. Guys, my van is crying. He did not get no load. Look at this poor guy. Just crying. No load. This is so funny. I don't know. I don't know why it does that. Look at this. Can't really see it from here. He's just crying. Look at that.